Hello and welcome to Just Do It, a Dewey Brothers podcast. I'm Alex,
I'm Eric.
and we are here for Season 5, Episode 20, The Spooktacular!
That's right, Alex. I don't know if you knew this, but
I didn't.
it's
That's
the
disgusting.
Halloween episode. Well, that
Oh
was
my
a belch. That was a belch. And do you know what belch are?
Stay it in the edit.
They're staying in the edit, and also they're ghosts trying to escape from their skeletal body. That's right, Alex. If you think about it, think about this closely. You have a skeleton inside of you.
Wait, I have a skeleton inside of me? Ugh, get it out! Get it out!
Isn't that terrifying to think of?
I don't want one of those.
And I mean, just one day, the skeletons are going to come to life. I think on Halloween.
My skeleton might already be alive.
This is the last episode in October, so we are dedicating this one to all the spooky, scary things out there.
That's right. All of the spooky, scary things coming at you in this episode, so be warned. Eric, what's our main topic?
Alex, I am so glad you asked, because I couldn't have thought of
I'm
anything scarier. Oh, okay. Is that how you're going to act?
Yep.
All right, buddy. You know what? I'm half of the Just Do It brothers, so if I wanted to, I could up and leave. And do you know who would listen to this podcast? Half of the people, because I'm what make the dynamic duo, baby.
Wow, Eric, if you're going to be grumpy like this, I'm turning this podcast around.
All right, that's it. Scrap the spooky. We're going right into this main topic. We're thinking happy. So, this week we are talking about the story of Mouseland, which is a story first told by Clarence Gillis, but later and most famously by Tommy Douglas, the leader of the Saskatchewan Cooperative Commonwealth Federation, which ultimately became the New Democratic Party of Canada. And it's a fable that expresses the Cooperative Commonwealth Federation view that the Canadian political system was flawed and offering voters a false dichotomy. This is kind of scary, Alex.
Yeah, I think we're getting back into the scary, Eric.
Wait a minute. This is even crazier. So the story is about mice, all right? We got the nice little mice that they're doing their own thing, and guess what? They vote in black cats.
Gasp! That's extra spooky.
That's the spookiest as they can get. But then everything goes crazy when they find out just how hard life can be when you're under control of black cats. So that's why they end up voting in white cats instead. But guess what? The white cats, they're a different kind of bad. They're not as spooky, but they're still doing some sinister things, you know?
Well, they are cats. They probably don't have the micey CC sizes' best interests at heart.
Well, and that's the problem. Eventually, the mice decide that they should run their own government, and then they get accused of being Bolsheviks and imprisoned. And so the moral of the story, and I'm not kidding, you can lock up a mouse or a person, but you cannot lock up an idea.
No comment.
All right, and then even further, do you know what? This inspired a whole lot of things.
I mean, it's a lot of thinking going on there.
It's a lot of thinking.
Thinking man, that's a thinking Canadian's book.
We know thinking is quite spooky. But you've heard of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right?
Of course.
Yeah, so in Douglas Adams' novel, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, he parodies this, and by parodies I mean just reiterates with the famous phrase, which I'll provide a little bit of background context. It's no one's happy because they elect lizards to run the government. Yep. And so the quote is, because if they didn't vote for a lizard, the wrong lizard might get in.
I mean, yeah, that'd be bad, Eric.
The only thing worse than that is if the black cats take over.
That's right. Then we're all being charged as Bolsheviks and rounded up.
The
which
mouse
is the natural
was accused
conclusion
of being a Bolshevik. Man, who knew those cats were just so anti-Bolshevik, you know?
Yeah, man, that's...
Obviously, they woke up on the wrong side of the cat tower.
Yeah, they really did.
No one gave them their milk. That's for sure.
The cats should have elected space lizards. Everyone knows space lizards give out lots of milk.
The moral of the story, Alex.
It's a good moral.
Don't go around locking up now.
That should be the moral of our podcast, Eric.
Yeah, you know what? You can't lock up a Dewey bro. I mean, you can lock up a Dewey bro. The MACC tried it. They failed, might I add. But you can't break us. You can't break us down. Our spirit will always survive.
Unless you convict us of being Bolsheviks, and then we have no defense for that.
Well, that's something that even the great Johnny Cochran couldn't get you off of.
All right, Eric. How about we move into the next bit of our spooky, spooktacular, spooked up spookisode?
It's the news.
Well, there's only one bit of news this week, Eric.
Well, Alex, I'm coming live to you from the studio where this week's news is the hot hitting question. Alex, what's your spooktacular costume idea? Because everyone knows a good Halloween isn't complete without a costume.
Oh, that's a good question, Eric. This Halloween, I am planning on going as one of my all-time heroes, Trapper from the hit TV show Monster Hunters. Now, of course, Trapper is the guy who builds all the traps, which you may not have known. Unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to use my 3 favorite teeth.
Oh no!
But equipped with my monster trap and manual and my know-how, I'll be able to weld up any shaped cage to trap any sort of creature we come across.
I forget, is Trapper the one that got too fat and couldn't walk anymore in the later seasons? And developed diabetes?
That is a different one of them. Trapper is the one who drives up in the van at the end of every episode with a trap in the back. His most famous trap being the electrified with a car battery metal cage to trap the Mothman in, because everyone knows the Mothman can phase through metal unless it's electrified.
Hey, you can't phase through electricity. Electricity isn't matter, so that means you can't phase through it. It'll keep you in there.
I got Trapper's book and everything. I bought it off the internet. It's gonna be great. And what ends up happening in that episode, though, unfortunately, is that the Mothman short circuits the electricity and then phases out in the brief moment that the electricity's down.
Are you sure he wasn't in cahoots with Bigfoots? Because I heard Bigfoots are really, really smart, and they're able to actually break car batteries and free their brethren like the Mothman.
Well, Mothmen are also capable of hypnosis, so you have to watch out for that.
Oh, I thought that was just the West Virginia witches. The witch monsters.
Oh, no, the West Virginia witch monsters, that's not hypnosis, Eric. That's mind control. It's entirely different. And in order to build a non-mind control trap, you got to use a lot of mud, because mud blocks the mind control rays.
Well,
Which is why we're going to dig a big mud pit down in the bottom of the... Well, anyway, I'm getting sidetracked.
So, Alex, I mean, yeah. I've tried to think through mud, and I can never do it. I send out my brain waves, and if there's a thick enough layer of mud, no one can get it on the other side. So that means it's obviously true.
Exactly. That's why I'm busting out my fake welder, bringing the soldering iron, and the thickest pair of overalls I got. And we're going down. We're going for it.
How much moonshine will be consumed?
Oh, all the moonshine. Obviously, everyone knows that in order to catch a monster, you got to think like a monster, which is why old Trappy here is always chugging that white lightning.
Baby, yippee-ki-yay. Which one of the mountain monster hunters is the one that shoots first and asks questions later? Trick question, it's all of them. It's all of them. Let's be real.
That is true. I just shoot randomly in whatever direction I'm first spooked at.
Hey, if I was in those shoes, I would also be terrified.
I mean, Eric, there's monsters out there, and someone's got to make sure everyone else is safe around here. And it's going to be through Trapper's traps, baby. So, Eric, what are you going to the Halloween party as?
So, I am actually reporting live from generic costume store number 32, and I'm here, and I'm going to get the top selling generic costume, and by that I mean the top selling costume of this year. No, I couldn't get the anabolics, so my
They're part of a
dialysis.
nutritious breakfast.
Well, the problem is my dialysis machine was gonna be on back order, so it would have taken too long
Ah,
to actually get
I
in
got
to really
you.
be a good part of
It wasn't
the
going to be beeping
costume.
as much as your pager.
Exactly. I mean, kidney failure is just a part of the game when you're playing baseball with the pros, you know?
Exactly. Plus, I don't even think they make SkyTel anymore. So
Yeah, so that's one thing. I did already get the silk robe and kimonos.
mm.
So I hope to be eating all of the best pizza in Oakland, which is of
At
course
Round Table.
at Round Table.
Yeah. Well, got a slight problem. You're gonna have to bring a change because you can't bring your silk robe in. But
Oh
Eric,
gosh.
this just in. This is breaking news. This is new straight
Wait,
across the
wait.
news
Can
floor.
I wear it at IHOP though?
Oh, absolutely. At IHOP, your I don't know Hop family or something.
I just love the booth seating and I love the taste.
Oh, dude, I know, right? But you can't trip over your puka shells because my neck's so big. I broke my necklace.
Oh my gosh, the roid's getting you that good?
Oh yeah.
Neck just bulking out there, Mark?
Oh, absolutely, Jose. More importantly, though, Jose, I got to tell you something, which is that this just came in, as previously mentioned. Physical fitness is the greatest aperitif.
That is true. And Alex, this is where the root of the problem is. So,
Because you were doing squats in the living room.
well, of course, I also have my Nordic track just set up right in the bedroom. But
Hey!
Alex, no,
Yeah.
I couldn't find, like, you're just too far away these days, and
Uh-huh.
I didn't want to go as Conseco if I didn't have my Big Mac with me, you know?
Oh, okay, I understand. I'm not a
So
hamburger, but they call me Big Mac.
that, well, of course,
I still need to go down and get my Jerry curls.
exactly. You and I, we could have won every contest, every
Oh yeah.
competition that there was. But that's why this year, as I had to settle. I'm down at a generic costume store 32 here, and I just got the top selling costume, which is Bob the Builder, circa 1998. None of that new age Bob the Builder, might I add. I'm talking OG Bob the Builder.
This is old school Bob the Builder. He's still in the Union.
He's still unionized, and he is still in 2D. None of this 3D animation stuff. So I naturally I have my Bob the Builder blanket, which I'm just covering myself in, and I'll cut 2 holes out, and I'm gonna go as the ghost of Bob the Builder.
From 2002 when he started.
Oh, did he start in 2002?
I do not know.
Well, that does sound about right, because Bob the Builder is one of those great staples.
No, 1998.
There we go. I knew it.
Boom.
98. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I love me some Bob the Builder, and I just wanted to represent that, except in a neat, cool way. So all the kids are going. I mean, all the kids that were born in 1998 are now going as Bob the Builder this year.
Yep.
As I looked in the records of generic costume shop
What about
32
Farmer
here.
Pickles, though, Eric?
Well, Farmer Pickles is I didn't have enough time to grow up the stash to be Farmer Pickles. So,
of course.
but it's all about the accessories. So with me, I'm gonna have a bunch of blue bits of metal to be lofty, and of course some green bits to be rolly. I believe I have his front end, because I'm the ghost of Bob's past this year.
Ooh, that's spooky. In with our spooktacular theme.
Woo. Yeah. So that's all I have to say.
Eric, we better answer some of the rest of the questions in our podcast, don't you think?
Did we have more questions?
Oh yeah, we had loads of questions this week. They just kept dripping in. From
so
all
popular.
Over the place. Oh yeah, better segue over there real quick. This question comes from our comment section, and it says, "Which Dewey brother will be better in the uphill downhill this coming season?" Ooh. Well, I know you've been eating loads of Andros. Because my
Andros are part of my nutritious breakfast, along with my 6 boxes of pasta and 32 packs of cigarettes. So watch out, Alex.
You're gonna make it down. You got the downhill locked.
Oh wait, I forgot. This is the uphill downhill.
Yeah. Well, I'll have you know, Eric, I've been hitting the climbing gym, been running a whole lot. I've been eating nothing but Weetamix and also high fiber granola bars. So good luck on the uphill section.
Well, Alex, obviously you're not going to be able to make it all the way up. I mean, you might make it to the top, but then you'll get blown away because
That
you
is
do not
definitely
have the
true.
mass.
I'm going to need to tie myself down.
If we are anywhere remotely windy, you might just blust and go away. There's a reason why bikers need to it's like carbo loading, but even one up. It's called fat loading. It's where they just eat everything that they can and pack on the mass. It's mass
Actually, Eric,
loading at this
that's
point.
only for the sprinters. The best bikers in the world are leashed to their bicycle, just like, old school runaway skis, so that they can use the mass of the bicycle to keep them on the mountain.
I don't like
There's
that.
nothing worse than a bicycle careening down a
No,
slope,
I just don't appreciate that. I mean, I think it should be about the man, the myth, the legend, not the man, the myth, the legend, and his equipment. I think everyone should be at an equal playing spot, and it should be about how much hard work they put in to get to where they
I
have
have
to
good
be.
news for you, Eric. Might tilt the edge in your favor. I'd say Eric is slightly favored to win, depending on location, because this year the governing body of the uphill downhill has decided that steel is real in 2021,
Steel is real.
and
Real
so we're going to
steel.
be on all steel downhill skis.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it.
What's better than two edges? One big thick edge.
Well, I believe that's actually coming right from the sponsor. Because as always, the trophy is Girder and Gray, right?
That's right.
So American Steel Company 4 is actually sponsoring the event, and one, you get Girder and Gray as a prize, and the equipment is all sponsored through them. So I like where
That
this
would
can
explain
go.
it. I like Eric's chances. He's definitely got the mass. We'll see come game time who has the edge. Eric, where is the uphill downhill being held this year?
I believe it is on Mount Everest 2. It's called Mount Everest 2 because it's even bigger than Mount Everest if you take a measure from roughly 10,000 feet underneath the earth and then go up.
I got
So
you. That checks out.
it's a very, very cool mountain. I believe it's in the backyard. You can see it from Mom's office actually.
Oh, yeah, of course. Mount Everest 2. It's going to be
Mount Everest
treacherous
too.
this year.
It's gonna be dangerous, and
Yeah.
who knows who's gonna come out on top.
It's got terrible winds on the top, big rock falls, and twisty and dangerous trees too. So
Very,
watch out.
very, very risky.
Uphill,
I heard.
downhill, Mount Everest 2, Mom's backyard. Be there, be square. 2021. We'll have to keep you posted.
Are there? I believe there are other questions, Alex. Right?
Yeah, I got one more, Eric. Just one last question that I found over here. It is big tractor companies. This one came in from a anonymous car warranty extended warranty program. Actually, I picked up the phone. I was like, I would like an extended warranty, and then they sent us this question, which is
very cool.
big tractor companies are not letting farmers repair their tractors because they're not giving out the computer diagnostics. How is this affecting the PMT guys? And I have an answer for you, mysterious warranty benefactor. It is not affecting the boys at all because they are using their own version of MX Linux that is custom made just for their tractors and open source. Anyone can get in there. Feel free to turbocharge your tractor, run it on non-specified OSs. That voids the warranty, by the way. And what's this? I'm getting a phone call, from Pimp My Tractor. Yep. Slovakian extra rates apply. Okay.
No.
Okay. Oh, I do need to extend my warranty on my Pimp My Tractor Herman Blaster 1443 Mechazilla lawnmower. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I'll give you my credit card number, social security, mom's credit card number, maiden name, Eric's social, sure.
Oh yeah, keep it going.
Okay, yeah. Oh,
I mean, I don't want you to lose your warranty, man.
Oh yeah, man, we got the warranty on the new Mecha Blaster 1400 lawnmower. It's been, she's a dream. She's a beaut. Chromed out, mows the whole lawn, 3.5 seconds.
Wait. What's this? I'm also getting a phone call. Okay, yep. My tractor's actually being called in for a a reservice. Oh, there's
Uh-huh.
something wrong with the diagnostics. All right. Yep. The chromium power washing tractor trailer loader. Wow. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I just bought that recently. Okay. What's this? I have to go to the special the VIN number. Oh, is it actually on the machine? No, it's okay, so it's my credit card number and then the three wacky digits on the back. Oh, that's perfect. So that's where PMT gets the VIN numbers from. That's awesome. All right, yep. It's 11824 blah 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 664 93,008. Wow. And it's perfect. That's good. Wow. Thank you so much, Pimp My Tractor from Slovenia.
Wow, I got a good feeling about that Slovenian branch of Pit My Tractor. I think they're doing great things over there.
I think they're going places.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So that wraps it up. That's all the questions from the podcast.
That's good because I am tuckered out. My brain is just too spooked out from all this spookiness going on here.
Oh yeah, it's extra spooky. Let's thank our sponsors and get on out of here.
Yeah, I mean that's it. So I would first and foremost like to thank American Steel Company number 4, who is sponsoring this podcast as well as the upcoming Uphill Downhill. Make sure to get your very own Girdling Gray. There's only 2 of them in existence, so who knows if you can actually get one. Demand is pretty high.
I think you're going to have to win the uphill downhill for that. This podcast is brought to you by Buble Le Builder. Go for Buble Le Builder for Halloween this year at discount Halloween store number 32. Buble Le Builder.
Buble Le Builder. He has he hits things with his baguette stick, and his pencil-thin mustache really helps him sneer off those dirty contractors that are trying to do him wrong.
Yeah, this podcast is brought to you by the Bolshevik Uprising. Rise up and do not affiliate yourself with the Just Do It Brothers podcast, please and thank you.
Remember, if you're they can silence a mouse, but they can't silence an idea. As always, we would love to thank none other than Homegrown Hops. They are keeping us warm in these cold nor'easters coming in the fall. So grab your local Homegrown Hops and sit down, enjoy as your power goes out and the winds whip at your face, possibly flooding your entire house. But hey, everyone knows without water/rain, you can't have homegrown hops.
This podcast, as always, is brought to you by Big Rosé. For the illusion of warmth, sit back by a fake LED fire and chug some of that Big Rosé. Big Rosé. All right, Eric, that wraps up this spooktacular edition of the podcast, episode
Wait, what's
20.
This? Alex, we have
5.
one more sponsor. It's the ghost of Just Do It Brothers past. Ooh.
Woo!
Watch out, we have gophers coming for you. I believe they're called Francis.
Oh, that is spooky.
Oh my God, Alex! It's Mob Barley. He's coming for me.
Oh no, it's the Ghost of Mob Barley. Run!
Hey,
I'm Alex.
I'm Eric.
And for the love of God, man,
just send it. No, the coconuts, the coconut tree, man.
Ooh. All right, I think I can make that work.
That was good.